enough. Yeah, that's hardened up enough. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a big blob back here. So let's just do that, just like that, like so. And you take this guy, push it down, you reposition, and then you smack it with the hammer once, just like so. There, down. Let that cool, and then that should take up some of that. Now again, we do have. Whoops, get that out of there. See how this? That's a lot of vibrating and jumping around too. Every time you grab the rifle, it makes noise. So what I'm going to do is fill it in. It's like so. You want to get a little closer there so you can see what we're doing here? I don't know if you can really even see that. Just like that. You still got a cold or something going on?
No.
What you coughing for?
I don't know.
Then fill in the other side. And this should quiet this down, I think. Just like so. Just like so. Now you can see where I put the plastic. And once that's dried, it should really quiet it down. And then we'll throw the rifle back together. But this is the one that we just did a few minutes ago, right here. It's hardened up, and it doesn't move at all now. Nothing. I don't know how well the other one's going to work, because when you smack it with a hammer, I was concerned that it was going to splatter all over, but oh, look at that. There's no movement now. None. That's a lot better. Okay. All right. So that eliminated a lot of the slop. Now let's see if we need any. There's just a little bit of slop still here. If you could, I don't know if you'll even be able to see that on camera. You probably won't. But I can feel it when I move it back and forth a little bit. So I'm still going to put a couple drops up here. Just fill this in a little bit. Fill this in a little bit. And I think that'll take care of it. Just like that. And we shall put the gun back together. First, let's check our work. Make sure that I don't need to add some more. No, see? It's all tight. Oh, let's get that out of there. Yeah, it doesn't rattle anymore. So that did take care of our problem. And all that is just some black, what is it called? Some sort of hot melt, I believe is what it's called. And I ordered it off of eBay, and they deliver it obviously right to your house. It falls right in there. So the gas tube's back on. I just want to check that one more time. I find it hard to believe it was that easy. Yeah, look at that. That is amazing. Got some excess right here, some spider webby stuff. Yeah, that worked out really well. I thought it would, but I never really tried it. So let's put this guy back on. And sometimes I fumble around with these a little bit.
It's on backwards.
That's one of the ways I fumble around, is I do it backwards. Let's do it the right way, shall we? All right, let me get my yeah, there it is. So I gotta get my directions right here. There we go. That might be a little easier to get everybody on the same page.
Yeah, push it down and push it forward.
Yeah, it's just a little sticky. And the trick of it is that you've got to hold, you've got to hold this on, and then you bolt, of course, and it's all got to go in at kind of the same time. Now there may be a simpler way to do this, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if there was. Oh, this is kind of in the way too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's in the way.
No, it's not. We're good. So. Give me a second. We'll get her. She came out of there. She'll go back in. There it is. Now, what you have to do is you just have to get it all lined up, or else it will not go in, and you'll just sit there and push on it. So your spring goes in, like so, and your spring goes back into this cavity right here. So you just kind of lift it up, put the spring in. And sometimes there's a little trick to that too, because it is underneath. And an AK is a lot easier, isn't it?
Yeah, but
I think an
this
AK
is still pretty easy.
Well, yeah, but I like an AK. It just really seems to go together much easier. Okay, so now that that's all there, you just have to push it forward, line up your pin, force it. There you go. And that, I believe, is all. We don't have any leftover parts. So there it is. And we'll check it. Yep. We'll dry fire it. Yep. Fold it. Yep. Now let's see if there's any other than
that little.
Yeah, there's no rattling anymore. Of course, you're gonna get rattling from that. But as far as the stock going, I mean, and if you get any excess of that, you can just really just take your fingernail in. But that's it.
Yeah.
What do you think? That worked pretty good or what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, cool. Well, this is Hap for Hap Around the House. And if you like our subscription, if you like our channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any comments, put them at the bottom. Thank you.
Jesper.